thinking that this could just be a nice bowling alley, I swear. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Situations House, an all-new show on YouTube called The Situations Under Construction. Our first project is our basement. Come on in.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Situations YouTube channel. Today on our very first episode of the Situations Under Construction, we have a very special project for you. As most of you know, we are in our first new home, and we have this amazing blank slate of a basement.
And we've been wanting to do this for a couple of months now, and we're finally getting enough time to really
pull the trigger.
So we're very excited.
So today we have Pat Gagliano here from Finished Basements along with his team to start the process.
All right, we're so excited to be here. We got some really great creative ideas. We talked a little bit about some wish list, and they got some great ideas, and we're gonna try and incorporate all those into this amazing basement, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have in mind.
All right, so the floor is yours. Let's see what we're gonna do.
Sounds great. So I'm gonna get my team, keep our distance from you guys here.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my team, and we're gonna do a design here. It's gonna take us a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna come back, and we'll get to the next step.
Perfect, thanks. So we got a design in place. I'm really excited about it. I think it hits all the points and all the wish list. So Michael Warren, I'd love to present it to you right now. Get your feedback, tell me what you think. So one of the things you guys mentioned to me was a place to maybe for some makeup, get your hair done, stuff like that. So I love that we have this second entrance coming into the basement, private, off your driveway. So I want to take this area here, I know there's not much to see right now, and turn this into like a glam room. We're gonna have makeup and stuff over here. I envision maybe a barber chair right here, something like that.
I love that.
Isn't that cool? And what's great about this is it's private, so people can come in here, and then you can enter from your house through this door. So essentially, like, your private section would start here. So these people would never really have to come in to your private home. So I think that's a really good start.
I think that's a huge key for us because we have a call time at like 6 a.m. I'm up at 4 in hair and makeup, so I can't have people waking him up upstairs, like making coffee. It's like a whole
I'm a big grumpy in the morning when I sleep.
Like, it's a big thing when we travel because when glam comes, it's like everything's on, hair dryer's going.
And honey, when did we decide on this glam room? This is obviously, I don't remember you.
Well, you started getting your hair cut outside anyway.
I do,
because of COVID. So you might as well get your hair cut here, and then your barber eventually can come in through this way too.
Okay.
And it's just like a whole complete.
All right, and that room right there is a glam room for you.
So that'll be like rolling racks, so that I can have outfits and like if we're traveling.
Makeup lights and things like that.
Yeah, like storage, all that kind of stuff.
All right, guys. Moral of the story is: happy wife is a happy life.
Glamour.
All right. So yeah, we can even soundproof this room a little bit, so it wouldn't disturb you in the morning if she's got an early call.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So,
wow. Endless opportunities.
So anyhow, so then the basement essentially starts from here. So one of the things on the wish list is a home theater, which obviously we have to do that in a home like this. And you know, we can get into the details of exactly what it's going to look like inside the home theater, but we're proposing this section right here for a lot of reasons. It's set away, you know, from the rest of the basement, and we can make a nice quiet space. We could do a big screen, probably like at least 130, 140 inch screen, a couple rows of seating.
Wow.
Yeah, actually going to be really sharp.
Okay, so this right here is, I guess, one row. So we're only doing 2 rows of seating, right?
Yeah, so that's what we're thinking. So there's math that pertains to the movie screen. So depending on the size of the screen, we've got to sit a certain distance from it. Okay. We can actually make it bigger. I don't think we need to based on what you guys are talking about. And I got a big surprise for you over there. So we want to kind of keep a little more space for the space.
Okay. What size of a screen for the movie theater are we thinking for this area right here?
I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood between 130 to 140.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, pretty big screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. very cool. I don't know, you guys really just mocked this up so quickly. I'm actually very impressed, and we're actually very eager to see what these other rooms are over here.
Well, this is my favorite part, so let's head into there. So if we could, I just wanted you to, we have this main entrance to the basement over here that leads to the backyard.
Yeah.
So when we come up with the designs, we're not just haphazardly throwing things anywhere. There's a thought process behind everything and everywhere it goes. So we wanted to keep the spa, and that's where we're at right now, in the spa.
Oh my God, we're in the spa right now.
You got a real spa.
We're in the spa. Okay, we have a spa in the house.
Yeah,
okay.
And it's legit too. The way we're presenting this right now, you're gonna come from that back door, from your pool, whatever you got going on out there, guests coming in, and then we're gonna have this area here and as a spa, bathroom. So let me bring you through it a little bit and show you what we got going on. This is gonna be the entrance, but over here, we're gonna start right here. We're gonna have some cabinets, very spa-like, maybe, you know, water, a counter, roll up the towels. What you would see when you normally like go into a spa. So we have this hallway here anyhow, and I'm really not a fan of hallways. I wanna kind of use the space the best we can. So then I want the entrance to be something special. I know it's hard to see here, but you'll start to see it developing. We're gonna have two like recessed built-ins right here, maybe a glass door. And the real key to what we're proposing for this spa area that I'm standing in right now is this wall right here. I want it to be all glass.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
It sounds crazy because you're going to be in here changing.
Wow,
So,
cool.
but I'm actually going to let that natural light come in here. But here's the cool part.
Okay.
They make this glass that when you run a charge to it, it actually instantly smokes.
Like frosted.
Yeah.
Like frosted, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So it's very unique. And so what's great about it is when you're in the main part of the basement, you're going to be looking into this beautiful spot. But when you go to use it, you just turn on the light switch, and the minute you turn on a switch, it smokes.
Wow,
frosted.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that online.
Wow.
That looks so
Really
cool.
cool. Yeah.
All right, so where is the sauna and the steam room?
Right, so here's what we got. So you'll enter here, we're gonna have plenty of room right here. We'll create like a little bench so you can get, you know, changed and whatnot. But what I'm talking about right here is this will also be a glass wall into the steam room. So your steam room is also a shower. It's not just steam.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously we'll put a nice bench in here, and we're gonna get into the details of the tile, what it's gonna look like, how do we wanna set it up. But it's really cool because it's usually a focal point, and that's why we want all that glass, so people can actually see it.
Yeah, wow, this sounds really cool. I'm very, very excited. Wow.
It's like I'm seeing it come together. It just sounds stunning.
Yeah,
Glass.
this is a really nice spot right here. So just adjacent to it, we're going to have the sauna. So the difference between the steam and the sauna is this is going to be dry with the rocks, and where this is steam, obviously, of course.
Yeah.
But this is great, like for sinuses and you know, all good for sweating and whatnot. So the way we laid this out, we're going to have like a double tier bench here because the heat's going to rise, and we're going to want to sit up high, and then we're going to have the rocks kind of tucked in right here. So it's really nice. Now, one of the things that we did that was unique is this area here is going to be the toilet, and we're keeping that private. And the reason we're doing that is so you can have multiple people in here using this. I mean, you know, listen, you can have guys over, have bathing suits on, whatever, and use it like you do in a public facility, but yet somebody could still use the bathroom without having to close the whole thing down.
Wow.
Yeah, that's smart. Woo.
So I know it's a lot to digest.
It is, but I'm very impressed, and we're very excited, right?
Yeah.
Wow, this is really cool.
This is like the level of what we look for when we vacation.
Exactly.
Like, we look online to see like what the spa looks like, what their services are, like can they treat us every day in the way that we need. So this is exactly what we need.
I don't think we'll ever have to vacation in here. That's the point.
Well, I'm gonna take it one step better for you right now.
Okay.
You guys also have this alcove here, which you really can't see right now. So we're gonna demo this area, and I'm proposing to take this area and set it up really nice with like a massage table. So if you want to have a special day and have a masseuse come in, it really completes the spot.
Or like a chiropractor too.
That's even a great idea too.
Yeah.
Weekly adjustment.
Lifting so much, you always need like an adjustment. It's wild, but listen, things you gotta do, right?
Yeah. So you'll have it all right here.
All right, cool. Continue to take us through because I see some markings over here of some possible things that we could do over here as well.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to point out in this area right here is we have this big, wide open area. This is, we got to treat this like a foyer, like the foyer to your home. We got the natural light coming in from the door, so we don't want to crowd this area. And that's one of the reasons why we chose the bathroom and the spa here, close by that back door. So, but we still have some more items left on the wish list. So we're talking about like that cold plunge or maybe jacuzzi. So we're talking about maybe digging that in right here.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I mean, honey, I'm not a big fan of cold water, but we can't have a spa with maybe not having the cold plunge, so let's keep that in mind as we're starting to go through the process. It's all very exciting because it's like we're building, from a clean slate, which is so cool.
Yeah, well, even if we don't want the cold plunge, we could even just do like a jacuzzi. So the jacuzzi would be really cool if, I got this crazy idea of maybe incorporating the jacuzzi into like a bar area. So you're just sitting in the jacuzzi, you know, give me a soda, whatever. And but it'd be kind of cool. We have to, there's a lot of things to take into consideration because when people put jacuzzis in their home, you have to make sure you have good ventilation because we don't want to have that smell. So there's natural versions of what we could do, and maybe we could do something that's semi-raised. But we can get into the details of that if you like that idea. Maybe in lieu of a cold plunge, or maybe both.
Yeah. I need to think about it. I love the idea of a cold plunge, but I just want to make sure it's like can be sealed up safety-wise.
Yes.
Well, same with the jacuzzi too. I agree with you. Especially if there's ever children in the future, you're definitely going to want to have a secure lid. That's my only apprehension to having something like that in a home, honestly. So that's something we're going to have to.
I'm sure we could get like a jacuzzi with a top or something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
The only concern with the jacuzzi is the smell, so we have to figure that out.
No, we have a solution for that. Yeah, you don't have to worry. It's not like the old days. It was called bromine. They don't do that anymore. Well, they do, but like. There's other ways to do it. No, not anymore. We can do it natural, so it's almost like spring water. Kind of like saltwater pools now. Similar with the jacuzzis.
All right, cool. Let's take us down this way. So, honey, what are we gonna do in this area?
So this is open. We have not talked this through or walked this through yet. We kind of just did that wing.
Honey, I'm still thinking that this could just be a nice bowling alley. I swear.
I told you about the bowling alley. So the problem with the bowling alley is that wall we are knocking down.
Oh my goodness, we can knock
down. We talked about it. This is something that I feel real strong about. You have an absolutely gorgeous home. And this staircase that you have here is being hidden by this wall. I think that this area that's left over here has to be set up as a main entertainment area. And if that wall comes down, it's a game changer. It's more
So the wall's going to come down and make this home a 4-level entertainment, like full use house.
So you know what that means, Mike? No bowling alley.
Okay, fine.
So what that means is when you go to bowl and you hit all the pins down, it's echoing through 12,000 square feet of 4 stories.
Can I at least be included in the demo of that wall? I would like to do a hard hat on.
I have one ready for you.
I am not all show and no go these days. All right, this is performance right here.
Hey, listen, part of the deal is you have to take that wall.
Okay, cool. Very excited. I'm gonna throw the hard hat on, and we're gonna demo that wall right there. Shout out to the wall. It's going down.
So this is a great space. We have some storage rooms over here as well.
What are we going to do with those walls?
I'm glad you asked. I was just going to talk about, I want to do like some paneled walls and decorative molding. So we want to keep with the theme of the home, which is gorgeous, but I also want to hide these. So you're not even going to know the door is here going into the storage room.
Okay, also really quick, I want the cameraman to come and see the shelves that Finished Basics New Jersey had already built before we got down here. So this is storage for now. They built all this stuff in a couple hours, guys. And then, and you're thinking that we're gonna close these walls now, right?
Yeah. There's no need to have a real door here, so we gotta do something creative, make it look pretty.
So I'm thinking, like, I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but TV on that wall.
We could. So listen, you're steering the ship. You guys are the boss.
Someone's gonna come down the stairs.
No.
It could look pretty.
The stairs are here.
Yeah, the stairs
because
are here.
then it's welcoming when you're coming in.
Totally
you can see what you're walking into instead of eyes on the staircase. You know what I mean? Like it's
Totally good. So there's a couple things we can do here. I agree with you. We need to take this area and make it a really nice lounge area. So we just come down and we can entertain if you're having a party or Christmas or family. The other thing we can do too is if you really wanted to, we could throw another giant screen like we have in the theater here, but put it on a motor, which we don't do too often.
Oh, do the
so you get this natural light when you're just congregating. And let me take the advantage of that too. If this comes here, now everybody in this area, no matter how far you're sitting, could see the TV rather than just the people here.
And these days, I heard that the projections are so strong these days that you can't even tell it's a projector.
No, let me tell you, some of the equipment that we have right now, it's unbelievable. The detail, you can see a bead of sweat on like a football player from like 30 feet away.
I like that idea.
Crazy.
I have this area, the second viewing, and the other one's sort of like the movie was called.
Yeah, this is more the entertainment. So it does a couple things. One, it lets everybody see the TV, right? It opens the space up where you can have multiple layers.
You have those big bean bags that we saw
Love that, man.
in this area.
Yeah. And by that screen coming down right there, it'll then block the light. Where if it's here, the light's going to come through and diffuse the TV. So, and again, we don't have to be set on that right now. We can get into that as we get a little further along.
Wow, this is all very exciting. You know, right, honey?
Yeah.
This is. I'm so excited about this.
It's a lot. It's a lot to do though. It's like
we have a lot of basement.
We have a lot of basement.
Well, I'm also very excited because on our channel, our YouTube channel, we have Eating Our Best Life. We have prison stories. And guess what? Now, guys, we have the situations under construction, okay? It's just a whole different show for you guys. I hope you guys like it. We got a situation. Share, like, and subscribe.